Chief Justice John Roberts, President Carter, President Clinton, President Bush, President Obama, fellow Americans, and people of the world. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I love you. Really, I love how you love me. We are the citizens of America, are now joined in a great national effort to rebuild our country and restore its promise for all of our people. Yes. Together we will determine the course of America and the world for many, many years to come. We will face challenges. We will confront hardships. But we will get the job done every 4 years. We gather on these steps to carry out the orderly, peaceful transfer of power, except 4 years from now when I will overturn it. And we are grateful to President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama for their gracious and throughout this transition they have been magnificent. Thank you. I still totally hate black people, especially Obama, but I need to be courteous. And thank you. Today's ceremony, however, has very special meaning because today we are not merely transferring power from one administration to another or from one party to another, but we are transferring power from Washington, D.C. and giving power back to you, the people, except really we're just giving it to me and my cronies. I'm lying to you again. You are so gullible, you idiots. Oh my God, you are gullible. For too long, a small group in our nation's capital has reaped the rewards of government while the people have borne the cost. Yes, Washington flourished, but the people, the people did not share in its wealth. Politicians prospered, but the jobs left and the factories closed. And now I'm a politician, so I will prosper. Closed, the establishment protected itself, but not the citizens of our country. Their victories have not been your victories. Their triumphs have not been your triumphs. And while they celebrated in our nation's capital, there was little to celebrate for struggling families all across our land. Oh, the poor families. Oh, the poor families. Really just poor me and my family. That all changes starting right here and right now because this moment is your moment. It belongs to you. Yes, it does. Well, not really. It belongs to me. I am lying to you again, you stupid idiots. Everyone gathered here today and everyone watching all across America, this is your day, this is your celebration, and this is the United States of America. It is your country. Oh my God, you are so gullible, you idiots! You keep falling for it. What truly matters is not which party controls our government, but whether our government is controlled by the people. Whether you imagine as people you control when really you don't. I do. January 20th, 2017 will be remembered as the day that I pretended the people became rulers of this nation again. And really, I just became the ruler, and my cronies and you gullible cult followers, the forgotten men and women of our country, will be forgotten no longer. Oh, I love all these smiling faces. Everyone is listening to you now. You came by tens of millions to become part of a historic movement, the likes of which the world has never seen before. Oh, I am getting so hard at all this cheering. At the center of this movement is a crucial conviction that a nation exists to serve its citizens. Americans want great schools for their children, safe neighborhoods for their families, and good jobs for themselves. And that means building a wall and keeping Mexicans and the blacks out. These are just and reasonable demands of righteous white people and a righteous white public. But for too many of our citizens, those white ones, a different reality exists. Mothers and children trapped in poverty in our inner cities. Well, actually, those are black people. Rusted out factories scatters like tombstones across the landscape of our nation. An education system flush with cash, but which leaves our young and beautiful students deprived of all knowledge. And the crime and the blacks and the gangs and the blacks and the drugs and the blacks have stolen too many lives and robbed our country of so much unrealized white potential. This American carnage from black stops right now, from Mexican stops right here, from Muslims, the blacks and the Muslims and the Mexicans. I will build walls for all of them and prisons. Right now we are one nation and their pain is our pain. All those white pain people, their dreams are our dreams. I love white Nazi dreams. Their success will be our success when we get rid of the blacks and the Mexicans and the Muslims. One heart, one home, and one glorious white destiny. Oh, the oath of office I take today is an oath of allegiance to all Americans. All of you. But really to me. Yes. For many decades, we've enriched foreign industry at the expense of white American industry, subsidized the armies of other countries who are not as white as we are, while allowing for the very sad depletion of our wannabe white military. We've defended other nations' borders while refusing to keep the Mexicans out of our own country. Oh, and spent trillions and trillions of dollars in Muslim countries overseas, while American white infrastructure has fallen into disrepair and decay and black tides. We've made other countries rich, while the white wealth and white strength of our confidence of our Nazi country has dissipated over the non-fascist horizon. One by one, the factories shuttered and left our shores with not even a thought about the millions of would-be Confederate American workers that were left behind. The wealth of our white middle class has been ripped from their homes by thieving black people and then redistributed across all the world. But that is the past, and now we are looking only to the future. Yes. Oh, the black guy again. We assembled here today are issuing a new decree to be heard in every city, in every foreign capital, and in every hall of power. From this day forward, a new white vision will govern our Nazi land. From this day forward, it's going to be so Confederate and so beautiful, and only America first, and only like Russia in so many ways, except still America first. Yes, that's right. Keep cheering for me. First, every decision on trade, on taxes, on immigration, the wall, on foreign affairs, love Russia, will be made to benefit American workers and American families. And we will throw out votes and protect our voters from the ravages of other countries making our products, stealing our companies, and destroying our jobs. Oh, I hate it when they destroy our jobs. I hate it so much when they destroy our jobs, especially my ego. Protection will lead to great prosperity and strength. I will fight for you, I mean myself, every breath in my body, and I will never, ever let you, I mean myself, down. Really, whenever I say I'm fighting for you, I'm really fighting for me, and you believe it because you are stupid. America will start winning and winning and winning again like never before. But really, I mean me. America itself will be losing like never before. We'll bring back our jobs. We'll bring back our borders with a big fat wall. We will bring back our wealth, my wealth, and we will bring back our dreams. My dreams. Oh, I love my dreams. If I dream enough, it will fill my empty soul. We will build new roads and highways. Actually, we won't. Infrastructure week is a joke. Bridges and airports and tunnels and railways all across our wonderful nation in my dreams. And we will get our people off of welfare, those black people off welfare, and back to work, rebuilding our country with slavery, hopefully, and American hands and American labor. With slavery, I hope, under the Confederate flag, but we will call it something else. Like prison labor, we will follow two simple rules by American and hire American. No, because I hate those immigrants who love to work for cheap. I accept in my hotels in friendship and goodwill with the nations of the world, but we will do so with the understanding that it is the right of all nations, mostly America, to put their own interests first. We do not seek to impose our way of life on anyone except we do, but rather to let it shine. As an example, we will shine for everyone with crappy glow and pretend that they think we're awesome. Everyone to follow will reinforce old alliances and form new ones and unite the civilized world. Haha, this is so funny. My speechwriters are so funny. Against radical Islamic terrorism. Yes, I hate that. Bomb the hell out of them. Eradicate completely from the face of the earth. Oh, if we could just bomb every inch of the country except America into oblivion. The face of the earth at the bedrock of our politics will be a total allegiance to the United States of America. And through our loyalty to our Russian country, we will Nazi rediscover our loyalty to each other. When you open your heart to patriotism, there is no room for prejudice except against everybody who is not white. Ugh. I hate those non-white people like Barack Obama. The Bible tells us how good and pleasant it is when God's people live together in unity. And by God's people, I mean the white people. Most people are not unified with the white people and shouldn't be. And we must speak and debate our disagreements honestly. Just kidding. Always pursue solidarity among white people and leave the black people out. When America is united, America is totally unstoppable. Oh, and if just those black people and Mexicans and Muslims would just obey orders and do what we tell them, there should be no fear. We are protected and we will always be protected because God loves America, I mean me, and be protected by the great women in our military and our law enforcement, and most importantly, oh yes, those military and law enforcements, when they do what I tell them except when they're Capitol Police and they don't. More importantly, we will be protected by God, and by that I mean the Christian God that I do not pay any attention to. I have never read the Bible. Finally, we must think big and dream even bigger with my dreams and my thinking, which is not much. Bigger in America, we understand that a nation is only living as long as it is striving to do what I want. We will no longer accept politicians who are all talk and no action, except when that is me. Action, constantly complaining but never doing anything, like me, because with me it is okay, with everybody else it is not. Like Obama and Biden. Oh, I hate it when they complain and do nothing. Oh, about time for empty talk is over. Now arrives the hour of action in Fantasyland. Yes, you all believe me because you're stupid. Now, do not allow anyone to tell you that it cannot be done. No challenge can match the heart and the fight and the spirit of white Nazi Americans without Mexicans, because they're behind the wall, and we will not fail our country. We will thrive and prosper again behind our great big beautiful wall that Mexico will definitely pay for, and we stand at the birth of a new millennium, ready to unlock the mysteries of space, to free the earth from the miseries of disease and dirty race people who are brown and they're dirty because they're not white, and to harness the energies of new technology for tomorrow. A new national pride will stir ourselves in great white brilliance and lift our sights and heal our dirty divisions, and time to remember that old white wisdom. Our soldiers will never forget that whether we are black or brown or white or really just white, we are all bleeding the same red blood, but the white people shouldn't be bleeding. The brown people and the black people should be bleeding lots because they should be hurt. We all enjoy the same glorious freedoms, and we all salute the same great American flag. otherwise known as the Confederate flag, means not the Nazi flag. And whether a child is born in the urban sprawl of Detroit or the Winsett Plains of Nebraska, which is a much better place than Detroit, they look up at the same night sky, they fill their hearts with the same dreams, and they are infused with the breath of life by the same almighty white creator, because God is white. God is so white. To all Americans in every city, near and far, small and large, from mountain to white mountain, from ocean to Nazi ocean, hear these words. You will never be ignored unless you are a Mexican. Oh, your voice, your hopes and dreams when cheering for me and dreaming about me will define our American destiny, and your courage and goodness and love will forever guide us along the way toward white America, when somehow magically, without concentration camps, we will get rid of all the brown people, and America will be wealthy and strong again, and make America proud again, and we will make America safe again. And yes, together we will make America white, great again. Thank you, God bless you, and